Am I the a-hole for telling my brother-in-law I will never forgive his daughter and refusing to ever allow her near my family again? I, 30F, have always been big on family. I grew up believing that family means protection, trust, and unconditional support. So when my older sister, 35F, married Joe, 40M, a kind and respectful man with a daughter from a previous relationship, I made every effort to welcome them both into the fold. Joe's daughter, Kelly, 15F, was a bit reserved, but nothing ever felt particularly off. My sister has a son, Kevin, 14M, and the kids attended the same school. There were moments of tension between them, typical blended family challenges, but on the surface, it seemed manageable. We treated Joe and Kelly like any other member of the family. Birthdays, holidays, Sunday brunches, they were invited to all of it. A few weeks ago, my husband, 35M, and I hosted a small, intimate birthday gathering at our house. It was a low-key celebration, mainly just my parents, my sister and her family, and a chance for everyone to spend time with our 6-month-old baby boy. The evening was lovely. No drama. Nothing unusual. But just days later, Kevin knocked on my door. I could tell something was bothering him. He asked to speak to me alone, and what he shared made my blood run cold. Kevin told me that Kelly had been going around school telling people she had seen my husband's private parts. According to her story, she walked into the bathroom during the party and caught my husband with his pants down. She told her friends that he didn't knock, that he exposed himself, and that she saw everything. I was stunned. My husband? The man who is so cautious, so respectful, and frankly a little modest? The man who doesn't even walk around shirtless when we're home alone, knowing we have a newborn? The accusation was outrageous and dangerous. I knew immediately we had to get in front of this. I called a meeting at my parents' house. I asked everyone who was present at the party to come, and I confronted Kelly. It didn't take long before she broke down in tears and admitted it was all a lie. Her reason? She wanted to look cool in front of her friends. According to her, all the girls in her friend group had stories, experiences. She had none. So she invented one. She used my husband as the main character in her fantasy just to earn social points at school. I lost it. I called her out hard. I told her she was disgusting, reckless, and selfish. I said she risked destroying an innocent man's life just to impress a bunch of 15-year-olds. I reminded her that accusations like that don't just disappear, they follow people. They ruin families. They ruin lives. I called her a pathological liar, a manipulator, and told everyone there that from this moment on, Kelly would never be around my son or my husband again. Ever. The consequences were swift and brutal. Kevin, who was furious at her for dragging his family into this mess, told everyone at school what really happened. My sister and Joe went straight to the school administration and explained the situation so that no teacher or authority figure would mistakenly act on the rumor. My parents were horrified. They said they no longer felt safe having Kelly in their home. They cut off contact and said she wasn't welcome at family gatherings. My sister, who had tried so hard to make her blended family work, made a hard decision. She told Joe that Kelly could no longer live with them. She has a teenage son to protect, and after what Kelly had just proven herself capable of, she couldn't take the risk. Kelly was moved permanently to her biological mother's home. This was all hard. For everyone, but especially for Joe. Joe is a good man. He's always been a quiet rock in the family. Honest, respectful, deeply loyal. He was heartbroken. He kept reaching out to me, begging me to forgive Kelly. He said she's been depressed, that she regrets everything, that she wants to apologize face to face. He told me that maybe, just maybe if I could forgive her, my sister might reconsider letting Kelly come back into their home. But I said no. I told him plainly, I will never forgive her. I don't care how sorry she is. I don't care if she cries for weeks. I don't care if she writes 100 letters. Because the damage is already done. That seed, that doubt, that potential stain on my husband's name, it can never fully be erased. I told Joe that teenagers may be young, but they aren't stupid. They know what power their words carry. If Kelly had gone just a step further, if she'd told a teacher or posted her lie online, my husband could be in jail. My son could grow up without a father. I also told him that I fully support my sister's decision. Kevin has to be protected. Kelly proved she can fabricate serious accusations with ease. If she can do it to my husband, what's stopping her from doing it to her stepbrother next? Before Kelly moved out, Kevin even stayed at our place for a few days just to get a break and reset. He was shaken by it all. So no, I don't regret my reaction. I don't regret what I said, and I don't regret the boundaries I've drawn. But I do feel for Joe. I really do. He's lost the family he was trying to build. His daughter is spiraling, and I can see the pain in his eyes when he talks to me. He loves Kelly. He also knows what she did is unforgivable. So here's where I'm torn. Not about Kelly. I stand by my choice. But I wonder if I've been too harsh toward Joe. He's not responsible for what his daughter did. He's been trying to clean up her mess, to hold her accountable, to repair the wreckage. And yet I've shut him out along with her. So am I the a-hole for drawing a hard line around Kelly and refusing to budge, even if it means alienating someone like Joe, who's been nothing but decent?